Hello, hello, hello. We have a little one. Take the tuner off. Because despite what some might say, I always do tune the guitars before I play and put them on YouTube. But sometimes they go out of tune. Sometimes I play tunelessly. Anyway, this little thing, again, they say it's a piccolo guitar. This is an Ibanez AUP10 in Open Pore Natural. It straddles a ukulele. Ukulele and a guitarlele. I've covered guitarleles on here before. We've had the Yamaha GL1, and I've had a Gretsch guitarlele, so I'm familiar. And I saw this, and what I thought was interesting was the shape of it, the design of it. For it has what they call these stereo sound holes, which is supposed to improve the sound. But you can be the judge. We're going to play. I'll do some specs first before I start playing. It's got spruce top, solid paulownia back and solid paulownia sides, an okoume neck and purpleheart fretboard. The bridge is also purpleheart. It's got 19 frets, a bone nut, and it's a scale length of 432 millimeters. So there you go. It's in length, it's only 11 inches long. Who doesn't enjoy 11 inches from time to time? But yeah, it's got this stereo sound port thing. I just thought it was a very interesting design for an Ibanez. But so yeah, I don't know if to me it sounds quite round, quite a rounded, sweet sound. I was quite impressed with it. One day I'll finger it properly. That's what she said. I'll leave that in. He said, I'll leave that in. Again, is it a comfortable play? I don't know, part of it is, but then it does want to, I think I always prefer the the Gretsch, because that kind of sat well. This one, because of the shape of it, because it's unique shape, it is a bit of a drooper. You know, really you want something that's going to kind of sit comfortably if you're going to hold it in a kind of a ukulele kind of shape. But I want to talk about the construction, because that's what I found really interesting in this, is the construction of this, because it's not standard. As you can see, if you look, there's two pieces sandwiched in. So you've got two pieces of wood that's sandwiched to make up the body, and like I said, they've carved the hole in the top, and then you've got this very thin top piece that is glued into place there, and it doesn't end there. Then we look at the neck, and so you've got two-piece neck. The headstock is separate from the main neck, and then you've got this piece here that is glued in to support that heel there. It's glued in, so that isn't one piece there, so it's like a three-piece neck and a 1, 2, 3-piece body, you know, if you include the top. And I've never seen a construction like that before. I thought it was really interesting. So yeah, this is a 6-string. Is it a Guitarlele? I suppose it would be, because it's tuned A-to-A. It's nylon string, A-to-A, but it feels more like a ukulele than a Guitarlele. I know there's not much in it, is there really? There's not much in it. So yeah, I think it's got a very sweet sound to it. It's nice just to have this little strummer on your lap. You know, if you want a little... It's good for little strums. Good for that, and I like the sound of it, but there are some things I'm not too keen on. The tuning, it slips out of tune literally from hour to hour, and I thought, well, maybe it needs a bit of time to settle down. I thought maybe it's just settling in, but every time I pick it up I have to tune it. And it's significant. It is a significant amount of slippage. Now, it could be the strings. It could be just the strings. It's those kind of nylon strings that just lose their tension a lot. I don't know, but I feel like I'm tuning it all the time. That's one aspect to it. Another thing is, it's a shame that, I mean, this is a personal bugbear. I always like the option to having an electro-acoustic pickup in these things, just for recording purposes, because yeah, it's great. I've got a couple of microphones, stereo microphones here, you know, to pick up the sound of it, but you know, I always prefer there being something that I can use to put in my sound card so I can record it better. So that's just a down point. But other than that, I mean, I'm really intrigued by this sound hole thing. I'd like to see this in an actual acoustic guitar, and I'll have to investigate Ibanez's other products. I'm not that familiar with their acoustic guitars, but I find this, the throw, it just, again, with a lot of acoustics, because if you're playing, everything is thrown that way, and so sometimes it just sounds a bit out of phase. It sounds a bit off because all the sound is going out in front of you. To have this sound hole pointed up towards you, you feel like you can hear yourself better. You know? And also, I think because it's resonating in two directions, not straight out, I do think it improves the overall tonality of it. It's got a very sweet sound. You know, it's very sweet. And it does sound, again, it says Piccolo guitar. It straddles a unique timbre between like acoustic guitar and ukulele. So yeah, I'm in kind of two minds over this one. Part of me, I like the aesthetic look of it. But the constant tuning is a bother, and the fact that I'm going to have a real bind trying to record it if I decide to try and record anything with it. So yeah, that's it. That's the review. I've just been thinking about it. Just thought I'd show it off. It's just something I saw. Got it for a really good price. Though, like I said, there's a part of me just thinks list it on eBay, you know, and get that Gretsch one back again, because I think that was a slightly better one. But this does have a sound. It has a sound to it that's kind of, again, I'm like, the sound, it just sounds so different. It just, Anyway, so that's it. What's it called? It's got this, the AUP10N. I guess the N stands for natural. It's Open Pore Natural, OPN. That's the only thing you get. You do get a carry bag with it and all the tools and a little pamphlet. So that's nice. And again, I got this for a very reasonable price. I think elsewhere it's doing around the 210 in the UK. Of course, prices will vary where you are. That's why it's always pointless giving prices, because people say, how much is it? And I go, I don't know, where do you live? I don't know where you live. I know where I live, but I don't know where you live. So in my neck of the woods, it's around the 200 mark. Though I got this for about 160-ish. I pre-ordered this in January, so it took a long time to come through. But yeah, I just thought it was really interesting construction, you know. That's it. That's the review. Would I recommend it? Yeah, again, I just this tuning thing. It keeps slipping in tuning, like literally from hour to hour, which I've never experienced before. Yeah, sometimes with nylons, you know, if you put them down and you leave them for weeks and you pick them up again, they need tuning, but not hour to hour. You know, I've not experienced that before, so that's really putting me off. But it could be the strings. It could just be that it needs a better set of strings put on it. Or you do not know. So anyway, that's it. I'm just open-headed thinking. Hopefully this has been useful for you. Hopefully I haven't upset you with my terrible playing, because I don't know if I can play this bloody thing. I wish I was like everyone else who could play tunes, but I can only record my own thing, so. See, it's got a lovely... It would help if my eyesight wasn't so bad. But I'm not going to wear my glasses. Anyway, thank you for watching. That was the AUP10N. An interest, again, there's a part of me who really likes it's the sound. It's that really kind of open, resonant sound. It's got such a nice sound to it, but I'm bothered about the tuning stability. The stability of the tuning that's an issue. But anyway, that's a look at it. Make of it what you will. If I can find an affiliate link to Amazon, I will put it in the description so you can click and I will get a magic penny if you decide to buy. That's it. There's only one more thing I have to say. Buy it now. Oh God, you should know what that is now. It's ta-ta. That could be the thumbnail.